What is the history of the character within the Marvel comics of Namor?
Well, in the Marvel comics, this guy is the king of Atlantis. This the background of this character is uh, the Greek myth, the Atlantis and all this mythology, which is beautiful. And he is trying to protect his people again. He is fighting against the surface, but not because he hates them or he envy them or nothing like that. He was just trying to protect the kingdom. And they take this same, the same background, the same uh, yeah, attitude and the same feelings and of the character, and then they provide him with a different culture in a different moment and a different space. And I think this move enrich the narrative, enrich all the background of this character.
What makes the movie special?
I think the movie is special because of course it's a great movie. Of course it's funny and entertaining, and you can enjoy and have a really good time watching the movie. But at the same time, this movie has different layers, and you can, of course, have fun, but at the same time, you can think about representation, but you can think about the vulnerability of these characters. You can find how they deal with grief, how they deal with the pain, and what you can do with all these elements that are hurting your life, but you can create something beautiful with that. You can take different paths and do something with all the pain. And the movie has all these aspects together in a beautiful package. It's like a beautiful gift. And then you open this and you can find many toys, many things. And yeah, I think that is part of the things that makes this movie so special. And yeah, because that's part of the art.
Last question. How did you learn to speak the language in the movie, the Yucatan Mayan, and how would you describe it?
Yeah, well, the Maya, there are different kind of Maya. There are like 5 or 6 variation of Maya, and we have to understand that some guy give them the name Maya to all the inhabitants of a region, but not necessarily they are the same. It was just the name of the region and all the inhabitants because they share some cultural aspects. But like to say Europeans, yeah, could be Scandinavians or Spaniards or French or British. All of them are Europeans, but not necessarily are the same. They don't speak, the same language, different cultures, but share all of those countries. They share the same some aspects of cultural aspect. It happened the same with Maya. So one of those variation of the Maya was the Maya from Yucatan, from the yeah, I think is the most extended variation of Maya in the peninsula, and that language is so different from Spanish. So it was a different pronunciation, some sounds that doesn't exist, neither Spanish or English nor English. So yeah, it was tricky to go there. But we have this fantastic teacher, Jose Maichi. He's an actor, he's Maya speaker, he's Maya himself. So it was easier to understand. It was easier to take the Maya and use it, you know. And it, it was beautiful because at the same time I discovered that some structures that we use in Spanish in Mexico, we have like not just Spanish, it's like Mexican Spanish. So some of structures comes from indigenous languages. So how they use their languages and they translate to Spanish and is the Spanish that we use in Mexico. And, you know, discovering that during the process was like, oh my God. So they say this in Maya exactly. We use the same word in Spanish, but obviously, you know, translated. It's like, oh my God, it's great. It's how much of these roots we have now and we use as part of our identity. Fantastic.